My name is Dan Shaye, and I'm an assistant professor at the Department of Physiology and Biophysics at the University of Illinois in Chicago. I first became interested in science as a sophomore in high school. I had grown up in South America, not really exposed to a lot of science education. My biology teacher in high school saw that I was really interested in the subject and nominated me to do a summer research internship at the local medical school at Albany Medical College. And so I joined the protein biochemistry lab that summer, and one of the things that fascinated me was that we would make peptides, bioactive peptides, and to do this we would just take some powders off the shelf, mix them with some liquids, put them in a machine, and you'd end up with a product that if you put it on cells, cells would do something different, or if you put it in mice, their organs would grow a different way. And that became fascinating to me, how it is that chemicals that you put together can make living organisms and living cells do things. And the other aspect that I hadn't really realized about science that I learned in being in that lab experience for my first summer was finding that it was a very social environment. And I think a lot of people imagine scientists as lonely recluses just working in their labs. And in fact, labs have histories, and they have inside jokes, and they have a group of people that become your friends. And it's a very intellectual and rewarding environment. Even as a high school student, my thoughts and ideas for experiments were considered, and sometimes being a high school student I would think of things differently than the more seasoned professionals. And so that's how I started in science, and I would go back to this lab and work every summer, every winter break through college, and my interest changed from biochemistry and protein chemistry to genetics and development, but the underlying interest of trying to discover how things work in the biological realm was always there, and it has impulsed me to want to follow this career.